Arsenal didn't just lose to Southampton, they exposed a massive defensive problem. Max Dowman performance cannot go unnoticed, but this is how Arsenal threw the game away. Starting from poor positioning to the players getting isolated, Arsenal look completely disorganized at the back. The biggest problem, which is the left side of the game, Myles Lewis-Skelly, he was inviting in the midfield, which is fine in theory, but up the ball, he couldn't recover his defensive position, which is his primary job. You cannot actually cover. The left position left huge gaps, and Southampton kept exploring that space behind him. And this left Gabriel Magalhães actually out of shape. Sometimes we see the back so disfigured. And that's not the issue in the game alone. Here comes the individual mistakes by each and every backline. Mosquera misplaced passes, Gabriel Magalhães mistimed his step forward, which led to Mosquera recovering. Credit to him at that stage. But Ben White misjudged a fine header, which led to the goal and gave up on it. Yes, there were moments of recovery, but overall, the defensive structure was just unstable. Everybody were playing out of shape and couldn't even understand themselves better. Even Cristhian Mosquera looked exposed. Though he's criticized in this same game, the system around him actually didn't help him. The shape left him covering too much spaces alone. And people tend to forget that this is the same Mosquera that was actually playing very well in this same competition, playing so well in other cups competition. And they forget his impact playing forward. It's just that his defensive game was exposed in this game. So people actually paused for this moment to say he's not good enough to be a backup for maybe Zubimendi or Declan Rice. Just the same player that actually gets minimum minutes. But going forward, that was only glimpses. Martin Odegaard found pockets as usual. But the risk part came from Max Dowman, especially when he moved to the number 10 position. He was literally everywhere. He had the most shot on target in the game, most successful dribble, most dual one. He dropped a fearless performance. He did all of this and they committed on him. They received 2 yellows on Max Dowman alone. This youngster actually is unfair. It's until when Viktor Gyökeres came on, his first real involvement led to go. And this tells you everything you have to know. Only Max Dowman and Gyökeres stand out in the attacking side of the game. So the big question is, where were the senior attackers that we used to know? Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli. Maybe Madueke doesn't have enough minutes. But what were they doing? Nobody did anything right. And this wasn't just tactics, it's about mentality. Arsenal talk about being ready before games. They boast, do everything, but on the pitch, there's nothing enough to show for it. And that's why they are out in another competition in just 2 weeks.